Hello, everyone. I'm Tara Lee. I guess you know that because you're on my page. I don't know why I always tell you, but I know that you know. But I'm really excited to talk about what I'm about to talk about with you. Rock Your Business is starting today, this is your very last chance if you resonate with all the things I'm saying and you're a live music fan that is looking to really take your business to the next level with lots of support and mentorship, then this is the thing for you. But I just want to share something that was one of my biggest problems that I turned around and made it work for me. So I'm just going to read what I had wrote. Feeling scatterbrained and unable to ever finish what I started, my business was difficult, frustrating, and stuck in a ditch, and not a fun late night party kind of ditch. Those are really fun though. The one at Magnaball, whoa. So one day I asked my coach friends, how can I use my natural way of being for me instead of against me? Because who I'm trying to be ain't working in my business. Just is not working. And that was a really big light bulb moment. Some words are hard to say. Light bulb? That was one of the light bulb moments that I had. And so I'm going to tell you about what I did. So for me, I always would start things. Like I would have an idea and be super excited about it. And like I'm really good at implementing things really fast. So I would be super excited about it and all the momentum would be going and I'd be like, I would have a website for it and a Facebook page and like create all the things right away. But then after a while, if it was like an obstacle or it just like there was no end in sight, I kind of lost motivation to complete it. And so there were so many things that I started and never finished. Also, recently when I had my online programs, they were like 6 months long. And that felt really long to me. And so I loved doing them for like a month. But then after that, even though once I was like on the calls and doing the things, I loved it. But the time in between, I was like dreading that scheduled thing because I knew I had to do it like 20 more times. And that really drove me crazy and made me lose motivation. So when I asked my friends that day, how could I use for me? How could I use how I naturally am for me instead of against me? I started to realize that when I think of something as one and done, I can put my energy into it and doing things that are short. So organizing retreats, that's like one of my favorite things to do in my business, and I think of that as one and done. It's one event. I could do the same retreat with the same musician in the same place 20 years in a row, but I think of each one as its own individual thing, and so it's one and done. All of my online programs now, just like this Rock Your Business program, is 1 month long. So I do the project, it's one, and then I set it free. And once I started thinking of all of my projects like that, like they're all a part of, I would call it like of the big whole, because I used to have all these, actually I drew a little thing for it. So my main thing, the biggest whole is retreats for live music fans. Before, I was all over the place with like having a business where I was making earrings and selling them on Etsy, and it was like super distracting. And I wasn't able to really focus on the thing. So now my biggest thing is retreats for live music fans. But then all the other things that I do, like my Huffington Post blog, it's like one interview and it's done. I don't think of it as like I have to do one thing a month or something like that. I'm just like, I'm going to interview this person and then it's done. And now I'm going to interview this person and then now it's done. And when I have a workshop, again, like I could be teaching the same workshop 100 times, but I think of that one workshop as its own thing. So it's one and done. And so that was how I was able to use how I am for me instead of against me. And so maybe there is a way that you naturally are and that you've been fighting to try to like fit within this status quo of business and life or whatever it is. So my challenge to you is to think about how you naturally work best. Like, what is that? And whatever that is, how can you then incorporate that into your business and life so you're not trying to be something that you're not? Because when you're working in your natural state and doing it in the way that works for you naturally, you're obviously going to get so much more done. And so once I implemented this way of being into my business, that is when I started to see true success. So that is my little tidbit for you today, and we're going to be working on that and so much more in Rock Your Business. But if you're interested, today is the very last day to sign up because we have a call tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's our very first video conference call all together. And so if you're interested in joining the program, I put a link up on the top. It's at terryleelovesyou.com/rockyourbusiness. And I would love to have you if that is something that you feel called to. There's only 2 spaces available, so act now. Yay, I hope that it's you. If you feel called to join this program, it's amazing. It's a 4-week, one and done coaching and mentorship program, and it's really great. There's 4 video conferences with me. There's also these amazing mentors that will be teaching classes. Every Monday you have a little assignment to work on towards your business. There's a Facebook group where you have your own little thread, so you can ask me all the questions. I have a thread too, so you can ask me questions there. You'll also get paired up with an accountability buddy, so that's really cool too because you connect once a week. So your business, you have all the support that you need in your business. So if that's something that resonates with you, then there is a link up at the top. And if you're one of the first 2 to sign up, then that will be for you. Otherwise, I'm thinking about doing another round because there's been a lot of talk about that in January. So stay tuned, but I hope that you join us for this one and that my advice was helpful in some way. All right, I hope you all have an amazing day, and thank you so much for tuning in. The magic in me sees the magic in you. Bye.